it's wrong to just say a
It's
number
nothing wrong
and
to,
then I look it up and it's right. Like I've
but
looked that up
but
before.
that's not what I think you're
Yeah.
getting lost. You're getting lost in the
Okay.
specific point. I'm talking
Okay.
about the meta point. The
Uh-huh.
meta point is that when people are communicating statistics,
Uh-huh.
the audience has
I yeah.
is totally
Uh-huh.
dependent upon the orator, and if that person says I
Mhm.
am the bearer of the truth, a
Mhm.
lot of times in the midst of a conversation, a lot of people communicate numbers that may or may not be true.
Yeah.
So my biggest thing is that when a lot of these individuals are communicating numbers,
Mhm.
I'm the kind of person where I'm like, hey, let's
Mhm.
stop, let's analyze them, and let's see whether they're true or not.
Is there a common talking point that isn't true that you're thinking of?
I think one of the biggest conversations that is not discussed is how marriage has changed from the 90s till today.
Okay, go on.
If you look up the marriage, the
Uh-huh.
divorce rates have been decreasing from the 1990s until today. There's a lot of different
Mhm.
studies and a lot of different analyzation,
No, go on.
a lot of different.
Mhm.
So, are you listening or are you trying to talk?
Uh-huh. I'm
I'm
listening. I'm
curious
listening.
because you kind of seem like
Uh-huh.
you're waiting for me to stop
Uh-huh.
talking so
Uh-huh.
you can say something.
Uh-huh. No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm
Okay.
listening. Mhm.
So, in regards to the divorce numbers, a lot of the divorce numbers that are communicated
Mhm.
today, they're not all. Those are a lot of all previous numbers. And when you're factoring into the trends that are leading to the lowering in divorce rates,
Mhm.
as well as all the different cross cultural analysis of divorces, there's a
Mhm.
lot that can be learned about divorces. So,
Mhm.
in regards to the Western world and a lot of the divorces having issues, they're 100% right. But we have to communicate. Well, here's the reality: the divorce rate has been going down.
Mhm.
And why has the divorce rate been going down? And the reason why the divorce rate is going down is because we've learned a lot of different things about marriage, about divorce, about why the divorce rate skyrocket initially in 1970s to begin with. And so there's a lot of when you hear a number,
Mhm.
statistics are great under
Mhm.
the broad scope of a conversation. But when you're really trying to dive deeper into what's going on in today's society, statistics tell you a story, right?
Mhm.
So once you understand the story behind the number, then you can understand why the number is practical. So
Mhm.
in my question is so one of the biggest things that we've worked on is that if we're going to give a number, we
Mhm.
want to also tell the story behind a number and
Mhm.
how is that beneficial to improving the lives of people today. And
Mhm.
so to me, that's one of my different points of view is that
Mhm.
if you're simply holding on to any worldview